Hello there tankers and tankettes, this is Iron Lord coming at you with another World of Tanks video, and in today's video I've got something special for you. I have actually got a free mark of excellence highlights video for the Tiger 2. Now some of these clips are somewhat old, they back to about about May last year I think it was, but I found them on my hard drive. Always been meaning to make this video but kept forgetting about it. But either way, on to the first game. Of course, we are on Sunset Coast playing the Tiger 2. Tiger 2, in my opinion, very underrated vehicle in World of Tanks. Though it does need a bit of love. I know the Captured King Tiger in World of Tanks console got a armor buff to the turret roof, meaning you can't overmatch it with 122s anymore. And of course, your plate is now 160 instead of 150. Whilst the box standard Tiger 2, other than the mobility buff it got several years back, and of course the health buff it got alongside it, it hasn't really been touched much. So I do believe that for many players they seem to classify it as a somewhat underpowered vehicle, or at least not as meta as say the IS-3, which will be, in my book, always will be the king of tier 8 in terms of the classic tier 8 heavies. But either way, on Sunset Coast, we're advancing along here down the K line, pushing through the little sea part of it, a little bit of a coast, and we're gonna just see what we can achieve in this battle. So we've already taken a hit, not ideal. Hate it when you always take your damage unnecessarily, but at the end of the day, we're just gonna, we're gonna make the most of it, and we're gonna engage with this Concept 1B. Now, this Concept 1B completely screws over our engine, but I'm not too worried. The reason I'm not too worried, well, one, I'm in the Tiger 2, and the Tiger 2 is fantastic in World of Tanks console. But secondly, because I know I've got the DPM advantage, and I have the gun handling to just completely tear this guy to shreds. And as you see there, he bounced, unfortunately it looks like off our side armor because we just angled just enough, and we're just going to rip this guy apart. And there we go, he gets taken out by our teammate there in the Skoda T50. We're currently at 1000 damage, all good. Engage this 3075 and get the kill shot on him. Nice execution there, can't go wrong with it, easy kill. And we're on 1300 damage. Now, I believe the free mark of this tank at the time, you needed to get about 2800 damage combined or thereabouts. So we're currently at about 1700 combined. Actually, not 1700 combined, but actually more like 1500 combined really. But it's not really going to affect us too much. And probably the beauty about all these games as well is they were all pretty much played back to back, which is really surprising, because usually when you go for marks of excellence, you'll have two really good games and one game that there's just a complete shocker. But it's what it is. Engaging that standard B there, got a nice shot into him, hefty little 300 damage there. Gonna fire him again, get another kill shot. There we go, up to 2k damage now. And there is a Panther. Fortunately, he goes down before we're able to reload. Again, our friend in the Skoda T50 there takes him down completely. And we're just going to keep pushing up, because what we want damage. We want damage and assistance. That is what our main aim is. So we're going to keep pushing up, and we're just going to see what we can actually accomplish. There's an M103 then distance. Sadly, it goes down to artillery. And again, at this point in time, I'm probably kicking and screaming at the monitor, because, well, at the end of the day, I need damage and I need assistance, and I'm not getting it at the moment. But that should all change with the T77 pushing up into the center. And did we just ammo rack him for nearly 1000 damage? I think we did. I think we just ammo racked him for 1000 damage. So, hey, it takes us up to the damage that we need. That's kind of nice. Meanwhile, get some hefty spotting there on the UDES. We go down to pretty much one shot, but I'm not too worried at this point in time, because at the end of the day, I've hit my damage requirement. And when you hit your damage requirement, you go for marks of excellence. You're pretty much safe in knowing that, hey, no matter what happens now in this game, it can't get worse. Can't go downhill from here. And we cross this corner, probably a bit too aggressively, and we see the UDES get the kill shot on him, but we get taken out by the enemy KV4, who was just hiding there on the corner. But I'll skip forward a bit, because unfortunately I died, and this game went on for a very, very long time. And let's have a look at the end screen results. So what did we do? What did we do? So victory, MVP, 4 kills, 2,900 damage, 600 assist, made 37,000 credits, can't go wrong. And we got first class, got up to 93.6% at this point in time. About 4,000 odd experience, but I believe that might have been with the 2x booster. And yeah, that was with 2 times booster, and base we had 1393. So not a bad game, you know, but 93.6% on marks of accuracy at this point in time. And when you're this close to getting your 3rd mark, you're quite confident. So we go on to the next battle. Highway. Not a map I personally like, but it's a map I can work with. And we are just going to have a absolute ball of a game here, because what we're going to do is we're going to crank out a crap ton of damage. We're going to be the German heavy tank alpha boss, I guess you could say. We're just going to make this thing work. Now, like I say, the reasons I like the Tiger 2, well, other than the fact that it's a really stable platform with its 105mm it gets in World of Tanks console, though historically it only mounted the 88L71, I doubt you would fit 105 into the turret, especially given how big the breach was for the 88L71 anyway, but, you know, it is what it is. We get a nice early shot of damage there. We go to see if we can get a shot into the Tiger 1, we unfortunately miss. German accuracy not as described there. But, you know, it's what it is. We're gonna see if we can get him a shot in. Fortunately, that misses again. What we're going to do at this point in time, we're going to say, fuck it. We're just going to push straight down the 0 line. We're going to engage wherever we can see. We do take a quick stop there just to shoot the KB3, because 3 damage is 3 damage. And we're at 800 combined at this current time. So, it's not bad. You know, it's not workable. Well, it's more than workable, should I say. And we're just going to move up now to the 0 line, and where we're going to do some hefty damage. And this is the moment in time we pretty much engage our inner Tanya the Evil. If you've not watched the anime, I recommend it, it's fucking great. We're going to engage his IS-6, and we are going to ruin his day. Track him, we angle up, he bounces, we pen him, and we're going to reload, and we're going to pen him again, and again, and again, until he goes down. We get another shot in there, still tracked, we're still bouncing shells here and there, using our great side on the angle. Fortunately, that shot goes into our lower plate, by the looks of things. Can't exactly tell, they might have actually gone into our turret roof, because the big problem with the Tiger 2 is its turret roof being only 40mm thick, meaning you can overmatch it with any 121mm or larger caliber gun in the game, which pretty much means every 122 is going to be crippling to this tank, but it's okay. We got 2 shots into the enemy Tiger 1, we do lose our gunner there, we quickly heal him, we get another shot into the Tiger 1 as he tries to pull back around the corner, and we're currently at 2.1k damage, 300 assist, and you know, we're pretty close to our goal. Another shot into that Tiger 1, knocking out his engine and immobilizing the tank. He bounces on us, the IS-6 wants to have another go. We pen him inside, nudge him a bit to track him, he gets tracked by our teammate though, the way it looks of things, and we get the kill shot on him. Target eliminated, 2.8k damage, 300 assist, and we're just going to keep rolling forward. He's still, you know, pretty much got what we're down to just, I would say, just below half health. We still got more than enough HP to make it work, and we're just going to push forward. We're going to engage what we can, and we're going to do what damage we can do. But like I say, you know, Tiger 2, fantastic tank. 150mm on the upper plate. Not that great these days, but it is workable. And with the 80mm side on, it is still pretty good at side scraping. Just a shame that the turret is a gigantic shoot me here indicator because of how weak it is. And, you know, but it is what it is. You do have good mobility-ish, for a heavy anyway, going about 38 km top speed. And again, you're doing pretty decently as well, which is kind of nice. But like I say, with the Tiger 2, it is all about that gun. We go for the shot and the drive on the T77 there. Fortunately, we kind of fuck it up and we go for the tracks. Independent Rams is there, but whatever. It's okay. It is what it is. Happens in World of Tanks. Can't really go wrong with it. And we go for a shot on the back of the T7. Another penetrating shot into him. Up to 3.7k at this point in time. Go for another shot. Can we get it? Yeah, another shot into him. And we are now at 4.1k damage. 400 assist. And then we have a 50 TP. The rear of a 50 CP, which is also very, very nice to have. Because, you know, easy damage, it's easy damage, and we get the kill shot there on the 50 TP, taking our damage total up to 4.5k, and we now have 700 plus assist. And we're just going to push. We're going to keep pushing. By this point, pretty much the game is over. Enemy team's down to the last 2 tanks. We go for a snapshot on the LMTV the tier 8 tech tree British Light, but unfortunately we miss. Mainly because, you know, it just wasn't really aimed well. Go for another shot. Again, another miss, but it is what it is. And we aim, lose the target, fortunately, and then we go for the remaining heavy tank bullocks things. Or medium. It's actually a medium. I'm not too sure what it is. It's actually a T. Okay, it's a T20. That's what happens when you look through a little viewfinder when you're doing these things. But a tiny little T20 there. We go for a kill shot. Again, we can't quite get the shot into him. But it's fine. It's fine. We aim. We miss. And that pretty much should be game at this point. Yep, the T20 goes down to our T77. And the LMTV is crossing the middle of the map. See what happens. He's chilling behind the building. Waiting for him to peek out. And he goes down to the end of the fence. But not bad. Not bad game at all. Again, on to the results. Let's see how we did. So, again, MVP, 3 kills, 4,587 damage, 734 assists. We got Mastery and a high caliber 2, and we go up to 94.9% of marks of excellence. And you can't guess how much I was really like punching the wall at this point because of the fact that I was 0.001% off getting the 3rd mark. So, and usually when things like this happen, you get what I like to call the 3 mark curse, where when you're so close to getting your mark of excellence, every game after that will just become a steaming pile of shit. But it is what it is. We're on the final game here. So this game on Arctic region, I believe we were top tier. I could be wrong. Didn't quite take a look at the scoreboard on this one. I believe it is because there is a few tier 6s in this battle, yeah, so we would be top tier. And we are just going to be as aggressive as we can going down the 1 line, because the 1 line is where I love to fight this map. Pro tip for Arctic region: if you're playing this map, don't fight the ravine. Just never do it. Like, yeah, you may win that flank, but the problem is by the time you've won that flank, well, you can't react to what's going on the other side, because like as you slowly push up the ravine, the guarantee is the enemy team will probably be at your base already and camping you out, and you can't really turn back at that point in time because you're just too slow, and it's a lot of really like bad soft terrain there. But either way, we get a nice little sneaky shot in early on, doing 300 damage. See a snake bite Cromwell over there. Not really much of a threat to us, but we do still want to get some damage in, because that thing, if left unmolested, can be a very problematic thing, just because of its speed, mobility, and its rate of fire, though it doesn't have the best of 75mm guns. But either way, get a shot into him. He's going to go around that corner right in front of into our heavy tanks and our medium, so I'm not too worried. I'm just going to keep pushing the flank, and we see a Chrysler K. Chrysler K, an absolutely devastating vehicle if played correctly, due to its thick frontal armor, and it's pretty much unpennable turret. Literally, I bounced Jaegeroos in that thing with its turret armor being so good. But either way, we're just going to ruin his day. We're going to put 2 rounds into him. We try to go for the Ariete, the Ariete Progetto 46, but he luckily gets away, and he only damages our tracker return. Though, at this point, I am very determined, because all I know is I just need to do 2,800 damage all around that, and we're good. So now 1,500 damage, get a kill shot on the Chrysler K, and we're going to push around the edge of this rock here to engage the Ariete. And the Ariete, well, he's going to get away, unfortunately, so we're going to shoot for the Rompanzer instead, or the ram pattern, as some like to lovingly call it. I like the ram pattern personally, not bad. Kind of an average vehicle, but you can't complain, because I believe at this point in time, which a lot of people got it for free, because it was like a sort of like an anniversary reward or something, I believe it was. I don't know. They basically gave away to a lot of people for free, so you saw a lot of them go around at this point in time. But we go for another shot on the Rompanzer. Fortunately, we bounce. We go for the kill shot, and he goes down before we reload, which is a bit unfortunate, but we're going to keep pushing. So we're at 2k damage. Just need a bit more, like literally 2 or 3 more hits, and that should be us sorted for the 3 mark of excellence. And we keep pushing. Kept, fortunately, no enemies inside at this point, because all the enemy team now are left on the ravine, which again I hate. I will say this: never push ravine. Like if you're gonna go to the ravine, you're better off holding it. If if you spawn where the red team spawned in this map, better off holding it. You just don't push it. Never push it. You just never do. Two tanks to hold it. That's all you need. And we keep pushing here. Fortunately, the Centurion goes down before I get the opportunity to get shot in. I'm sort of like weaving the turret erratically. Very, very angry at the screen apparently. And we are just gonna keep like pouring around this corner. Like at this moment of time, like full power ahead, full speed, maximum power, everything to the engines. We just really want to get in range of some enemies to do some damage, given that we're pretty much untouched. We are literally untouched. We have full health. I've got health to throw away. There's not only 4 enemy vehicles left. I want damage in. I just need damage. That's all I want. I just want the 3 marks of excellence. That's literally it. But we keep pushing forward, and we are hoping that we can get what we need. And there's the Ariete that escaped us earlier. We get shot in. Our teammate rams him. He dies in the process because he is only a back check. And we're just going to go ramming speed, maximum firepower, and he goes down. And we rammed him. And he's now not having a good day. And we are going to continually push. We're going to push around the corner here. We're at 2.7k damage. We need one more shot. That's it. One more shot, and that secures our marks of excellence. We're going to see if we can get shot into this KV5, I believe it is. Yeah, no, it's me, KV2. And at this point in time, we're like, fuck it. You know, we're just going to ram it. We're just going to shoot it, ram it for maximum effect, track it in the process. And at this point in time, I was punching the air of joy because that is 3,100 damage, 200 assistance. And that should be the 3rd mark of excellence. We're going to take a look. So yeah, 1 kill, only 1 kill. Kind of not the most impressive battle, but we got the 3rd mark of excellence. And that's the big thing. We got it. Happy days. 3.1k damage, like I said, and about 300 assistance. And let's see if we can look at the scoreboard. As just to see how much XP we got, and we got 1200 XP. So not too bad. Oh, only 233 assistance, but it doesn't really matter. But either way, that was the 3rd mark of excellence. Here we see the Tiger 2 in its current form, with the skin attached, because the skin was recently released for it, and with the 3 marks of excellence. So happy days. Just wanted to show that, well, share that with you guys. Either way, if you like the video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Any feedback and comments, much appreciated, feel free. And also make sure to check out the social media links below. So if you want to keep up to date with my content, my streams, follow me on Twitter. And also make sure to join the Kingdom of Vibe, the community Discord I am a part of. If you want to contact myself and just, have a good chat and have some good times with everyone else. But either way, that's me. That is being Iron Lord with some World of Tanks. Remember to keep it simple and enjoy, and hope everyone had a good day. Thank you very much for watching.